power of a woman. Nothing new on Peggy Lynn Brady, huh?
Still missing.
You know, this is something. It's like Copper walks off Nightline one night and poof, he vanishes.
You know, I've been thinking, and I don't think this is a publicity stunt.
Why don't you tell me why?
You know, A, she's not smart enough unless hairspray has replaced brains all of a sudden. And B, I mean, what's the point? She's all global broadcasting's got these days. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Do you?
Now, here's what I know. I don't want her to show up this afternoon. I got the Dodgers and the Mets in 15 minutes. I got Oral Hershiser on the mound. I got cable.
You got rhythm. Who could ask for anything more? You need to forget about your damn Dodgers. You get your wife back yet?
See ya.
Not yet, Dolores. Bye, Natalie. Thank you. Mrs. Jeannie Bogarnis Finley and I had another patch-up dinner last night. Thank you so much for asking, Dolores. The only good news is that we didn't break any windows.
So where's she living?
Not with me. Dolores, I'm going to watch the Dodgers now, and I do not want to be disturbed. If I won the lottery, maybe then I want to be disturbed. That depends on how much money's in the jackpot, actually. In other words, I'm Peter Finley.
You're done here. Yeah. We all know the drill, honey.
Yeah, you bet.
Bang.
Global Broadcasting President Thomas Harold announced a $50,000 reward this morning for any information leading to the whereabouts of Peggy Lynn Brady, one of the stars of Global's top-rated program, Midnight.
That ought to help.
Also at the press conference was Peggy Lynn Brady's co-star, Johnny Brandt, who reiterated that he believes the former Miss Alabama is still alive. Miss Brady, of course, disappeared 2 weeks ago after a Friday night taping of her show, Midnight. Police said today that...
Police said they don't have a thing. That's what the police really
that
said
they
today.
expect a break.
Strawberry takes a fastball inside.
Just give Strawberry hot stuff away, baby.
Carroll is a mighty impressive slugging percentage against right-handed pitchers, but this isn't just...
Dolores, I know you're not disturbing me, so we're not even having this conversation, right?
You forget you're supposed to be meeting Hugh Dunphy at O'Rourke's around now, big time.
I know. I'm gonna leave at the end of this half inning.
I also got a man out here who wants to see you.
Better be the man from the lottery.
Man says his name is Billy Lynn, and that he used to be married to Miss Peggy Lynn Brady.
Nobody ever said anything about her having a husband. You ever hear that? I never heard anything like that.
You don't miss a trick now, do you?
I'd send him in. Hold all my calls.
Don't you be using that snippy tone of voice with me.
Having a tough time at the plate this season.
Where'd I get this power of a woman?
Mr. Billy Lynn.
Thank you, Dolores. How you doing? I'm Finley.
How are you?
Fine. Have a seat.
I hope I haven't come at a bad time.
Hey, don't worry about this being a bad time, Billy. If you are who you say you are, I'm probably going to want to take you to the prom. Now, my secretary says you were married to Peggy Lynn Brady once. Whereabouts?
Alabama?
Come on, you were married to her?
Well, I'm telling the truth, sir.
You got any proof of that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, of course, a marriage certificate. Don't leave home without it.
Sir?
I couldn't find my marriage certificate if you stuck a gun in my ear. You carry yours around with you?
Well, I figured you would be needing proof, sir. That's my late daddy's, signature. He was a preacher back at home, married us right there in our living room.
What else?
Well, I got a picture of the two of us.
Where was this?
Dayston, sir.
Daxton, Alabama?
Yes, sir. It's near Anniston.
The Twin Cities.
Excuse me, Mr. Finley?
I'm sorry, Billy. I mean, sometimes I forget. I don't have to talk to everyone like they're politicians.
Well, anyway, it didn't last long. You know, we were both 18. They'd have known about it at her first beauty contest. They would have disqualified her, but she won it. And then she won Miss Alabama. And it wasn't long after that she got her first modeling offer to come up here to New York. Well, she was going places I knew I could never go, so we ended it quiet. She never talked about it up here, and I never talked about it back home.
And what made you decide to come up here, Billy? You know, something that could help find her?
No, sir. Came up here because she's dead.
Billy, everybody from the NYPD to the feds to Geraldo's been looking for her. Nobody's come up with a clue as to what happened to her. Now, you show up and tell me she's toes up. Why didn't you go to the cops with this?
I did. I went to the police. I went to the police, Mr. Finley. I called them, and I told them I had some information about Peggy, and I went down to the police station that they told me to, and I waited there a long time. And then I just got to feeling dumb and scared, so I left. I got nothing concrete to go on, Mr. Finley, but what I know in my heart, and it ain't ever been wrong about Peggy. Look, I ain't no celebrity. I ain't never had my picture in the newspaper, not even when we were married. I don't want my picture in the paper now.
What are you so afraid of, Billy?
I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want Peggy to be dead, but she is. And with God's grace, I'm going to see whoever killed her brought to justice.
Cops do that, Billy.
I don't know much about New York, but I figured the police like a little more to go on than a man's heart.
Why me, Billy?
I remember Peggy telling me a long time ago, when she was just starting out in television, there's this man, Peter Finley, in New York, and he was even better than the police at finding out things. Then I remember I saw you on some talk shows after you found that gangster fella that,
Big Tony Altamaro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I won't tell him you called him a gangster.
Anyway, nowadays, ain't many people haven't heard your name even outside New York.
People talk to me. What makes you so sure she's dead?
There's things a man knows, Mr. Finley. Look, in all the years since Peggy's been away, there hasn't been a single week that's gone by that she didn't write me a letter. Now, lately, she had been writing me about how she's in some kind of trouble, about how she had enemies at the network who were out to get her.
You have letters?
Yes, sir, all of them.